All right, so starting our club-by-club AFLW draft reviews, of course, is Adelaide Peter, and they took 3 selections from their local pool. Zoe Prowse from Sturt came at pick 17, followed by Brooke Tonen at pick 20 out of Glenelg, and rounded out by Abby Ballard, pick 34 from West Adelaide. First off, Zoe Prowse, what do you make of that as the first South Australian pick?
Yeah, I don't think there's too much of a surprise there. Obviously, AFLW Academy member, athletic ruck, has sort of been in that Sturt program for a number of years now, and with Adelaide's strength through that ruck, it's sort of hard to squeeze in. We've seen that with Montana McKinnon, obviously not been able to cement her spot in there, given Adelaide are such a terrific unit. We've seen them be so strong at AFLW level. Prowse trained as a midfielder and played forward, but her best position's in the ruck, though her work at ground level, a really high-level tackler, not afraid to get her hands dirty. She's definitely a really top prospect and clearly South Australians standout prospect throughout the year, and one that was identified for the last couple of years as being that type of prospect.
And obviously Prowse, part of that AFLW Academy. Brooke Tonen was a late call-up to that after her performances this year and a bit of a bolter.
Yeah, definitely. She's got played a bit of everywhere with Glenelg in her bottom age year, bit forward pocket, back pocket. She sort of seemed to settle now, playing between half-back and the wing. She's just a lovely kick and a good decision maker. Still got a few things to iron out with composure here or there, but like as an overall, Tonen's a really, really quality player and someone who has a lot of upside, someone who can, read the play, rebound, got some good defensive traits as well, really aggressive, not afraid to lay some fierce tackles, and someone who can, be accountable for a player as well as create some drive. So someone who has definitely come along in a long, short time. So someone who I think will definitely continue to improve and a really good selection for the Crows.
And the third one, Abby Ballard there, obviously the 19th year player of the lot, and remarkably a co-captain or a stand-in captain for that West Adelaide side in their SANFL Grand Final this year. What does she offer?
Absolutely. She's just got a potent left foot. She's a smaller player, sub 160 centimetres, but she can play through the midfield, play forward. She's able to hit targets really, really well and just be really creative in that front half, and not afraid to, crack in, got great courage, win the contested ball, shovel it out to teammates and, potentially hit the scoreboard. So someone who is just able to play as that small forward and be a point of difference and then push into the midfield if need be. So certainly missed out last year, had an injury over the preseason, so missed out on champs this year. And then, came back and had a really good second half of the year. And with Beck Owen going down in the preliminary final, she stepped up to be the acting captain. So really exciting for her, obviously leadership traits. So great for her to get a chance.
A very, very rich South Australian pool this year. Obviously pretty tough picking out of it, but do you feel like the Crows have done well here?
Yeah, definitely. They could pick the eyes out of her whichever way they wanted to go. We've sort of mentioned Gypsy Shermer, Zoe Venning were other ones, Talita Buethke, Lauren Brigette was another one. Leah Cutting, we know, headed to Victoria. So they certainly had a lot of options and a lot of choices, quality pool, and it always will be. And once Port Adelaide come in, that'll only, sort of strengthen that. More girls will get picked up and certainly a lot of talent that'll get rewarded.